This will be the largest group of assembled fans in the Western Hemisphere. That's why they need a big house. Welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the USC Trojans, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Trojans will boot it away to start the game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Wolverines offense will get the first possession. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence.
The ball carrier. The running back.
Guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. Back to throw, it's Orji. You know those defenders wanted to light him up. Quarterback wisely gets down with the slide. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. The Trojans offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Gets it out fast. Still running at the 40. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
He's going to pass. Fires to the tight end. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, take everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. He's got it on the right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. On the run, it's Edwards.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff on the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Makes a connection. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They move the tight end all over. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Quarterback will keep it. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines are rolling down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide out in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Dropping back, it's Orji. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
7, Michigan, 0.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on...
Fires one high and deep. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Looking for space, it's Marks. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. Trying to pick up a first down. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Pressure coming. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. pocket starts to collapse. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Fires left. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. They'll try the run. Running with power. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
You know, when you go down personnel package, you've got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
And the Trojans send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of get back to it and open the second period. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
On the ground, it's Edwards. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The Wolverines have their offense in high gear. They go to the ground. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
From the gun, the ground game. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Let's see if this offense can answer the bell. Their coaches challenged them all week long. When they got down to the red zone, we've got to be able to run the football because we're going up against a top 10 rushing defense.
Touchdown Wolverines! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. The offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Touch pass on the run. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay. He's brought down solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. After that last completion, it's second down. Handoff from the gun. They knock him down right there. It was one of the more shocking moves in the whole history of conference realignment with USC joining the Big Ten. The question for me, does USC adjust to the Big Ten, or would the Big Ten have to adjust to SC?
Well, I know one thing. USC is going to bring a lot of flash and a lot of Hollywood to the Big Ten. You think back, David, to guys like Caleb Williams, Matt Leinart, Reggie Bush, Heisman Trophy caliber players with speed, guys that just become must-watch TV. I think the Trojans are bringing that over to the Big Ten.
Yeah, they are, and I'm so excited to see now them in the Big Ten because we've seen them out west for so long, and we always question their schedule in the football out west. Well, now they're joining the major conference, one of the major conferences in college football. Interested to see how the Trojans stack up with the Big Ten.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. They'll run it from the gun. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking for a man, it's Warren. He finds his man. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. He's looking to throw it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I tell you what, keep that passing game up. Keep this lead, keep the momentum, keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Offside. Defense.
Yeah, and you see some people... sides on the defense, I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire now on second down. To the air, it's Moss. Getting some heat. Took a shot as he threw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Trojans line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the returner will be brought down.
I'm literally walking over to that guy. My man, thank you so much for saving my run. That could have been really, really bad. I could have been benched, but you got my back. Appreciate you, my man.
Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. Afterburner's coming. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack.
Touchdown, Wolverines! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed, and they've got home. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Wolverines will boot it away to start the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job of pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. That type of big play can even make Traveler perk up and take notice.
And, man, when I think about USC and just their pass, I just think about explosive. Explosive playmakers, making explosive plays down the field, finding those big wide receivers, making big plays.
And the Trojans with the 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. They're bringing heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher on this drive. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Looking to pass. It's Moss. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense just can't afford not to get in the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Lost one deep down the right side. They intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. So you come out of the locker room for the 2nd half, and right away, you throw a pick.
Bad news, too, because you go into the locker room and you sort of regroup, and you start thinking about how you're going to attack this defense, what adjustments you're going to make. You feel like you got a good plan running out of the locker room, and then to throw a pick right away, man, that is a gut punch.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Time to take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Spits it out to the back. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
When running backs square their shoulders up, it's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down. The Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. Running it to the right. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that ball. Nice job.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be doubted.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And what a sweet dime that last pass was. The Trojans always seem to have a quarterback who can make you pay in the secondary.
And it's always a big, strong-arm guy that throws the ball the yard, that's just good-looking. I mean, just all the things that most people aren't, but that they want to root for and cheer for because they always find that guy at that position that does great things.
Quickly out to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
The Trojans will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now it's second and goal. Back to throw, it's Moss. He caught it. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. This offense in dire need of a touchdown is third and goal, but this is probably 4-down territory. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put it on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And the Wolverines will snap it on first and 10. Now they'll run it to the right here. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job.
He lets it fly. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the offense on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. walks up on the line showing press coverage. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. It's complete. A huge pickup. The expressway is wide open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, USC. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Louisiana is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Jake Delhomme and Brian Mitchell, this has not been a blowout today in Lafayette. They're up by a field goal over Tulane. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Here's the handoff. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Now the play fake. And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to throw, it's Warren. Trying to get to him. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
The Wolverines will send out the punt unit. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
2nd down now after the sack. It's a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They want that clock to run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Wolverines look to do some damage in the red zone. Wide receiver now comes in motion. To the ground with the back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Pickup of 1. It's down at the 11. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking downfield, it's Warren. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan! With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they are cruising toward a 4-0 start. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Fires to the right. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. He's back to throw on second down. Finds the tight end.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who...
He lobs one high down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there, almost had it in his grasp. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Back to the air one more time. Unloads it left. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He makes a grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits the uprights. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll try to power it in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wolverines. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And with that TD, this team looking to go 4-0. Just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going. Keep that momentum. Don't relax. What a start to the season.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because it was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Back to throw, it's Moss. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock.
It's now
Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He wants it all. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. A shot toward the end zone, and it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The victors valiant, the conquering heroes, and they call home the Big House. Bathed in maize and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Golden Gophers will put total leather to crank us up. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stewart. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So Michigan's offense will get the first crack at it here. Historically, guys, Michigan has kept a death grip on the little brown jug. Gophers hoping to put that thing in play today.
And you see that little brown jug in the celebration after every Michigan-Minnesota game. And you're right, Michigan has had it for the majority of the time. Minnesota knows that. You got to do something about that today.
Yeah, Minnesota plays in a lot of trophy games, don't they? But this is one they would love to put in the trophy case a lot more consistently. To do that, they have got to match the intensity of Michigan in this game, and they have got to be more physical than what they've shown in recent years.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
The Wolverines will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will get the ball for the first time. I know what a weapon he is on the outside, but stretching the field against this dude in the secondary will be a challenge.
And just some safeties have it, the awareness, the ability to see the ball, to break on the football, and he's one of those guys.
This QB better be looking this safety off. You can't just trust your receiver's going to out-athlete him every time you throw him the ball, because this safety is a different breed.
And they got him for the sack.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the Big House fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. To the air, it's Brosmer. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 28. He's looking to throw. Got a man. It's Taylor. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. This crowd knows when to bring it. Feeling some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll just keep slinging it. This one's complete. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. This defense backed up, goal to go, and the crowd's giving them some juice. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Davis will throw, showing the arm strength to the left. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll bring it back. It's Spencer. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Offense set on 1st down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Caught in the backfield. It's Taylor. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got the big paws on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. Off play action. Looking for a big gain. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Finds his tight end. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Looking to throw, it's Brosmer. Looking downfield. Finds a man by himself. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's right on target. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the short completion brings up second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
On third and long, you know what's coming. It's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the fourth down.
The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Give to the running back. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if back in the game in the second quarter. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Michigan completely controlled this rivalry game last year and just took the jug away from the Gophers.
Listen, Michigan's a program at this point with recent success. They're thinking about national championships. We've seen them in the college football playoff here in recent years. This is a rivalry game against Minnesota that they're expected to dominate. Last year, David, they did.
Michigan, year after year, one of the winningest programs in all of college football. We expect them to be great. Always a tremendous challenge for Minnesota to try to get that little brown chip.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Edwards. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. In the lore of the Little Brown Jug, guys, it originally was just a water jug that Michigan wanted back, and Minnesota told them, well, come win it if you want it so badly.
Yeah, listen, I mean, it's not the most expensive-looking trophy out there for sure, but listen, it was important, and it was helping hydrate people back in the day, David, so, you get points for that.
Not expensive, but you know what? Anything that drives the hate between people and the animosity, sign me up, bro. And so we got to play for it. It means something, and people argued about it. Little Brown Jug.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Leaves it with the running back. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Davis looking to pass. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Notre Dame is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far in South Bend. They're up by a field goal over Louisville. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Coming after it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Second and 10 here. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Got rid of it just in time. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. He gets a block. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before... Return. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
They're working that left side. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Making great decisions, that's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Grbac, and the guy, can't remember, drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the and run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a man. It's Brosmer. Makes his connection. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Picked off. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. The offense set for a first down play. They'll put the tight end in motion. The give to the tailback. Runs through the tackle. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. They've got the screen set up. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Loveland. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
They pick up the 1st down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone.
And the ball is intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. They are pinned deep, and this crowd is letting them have it. Going up top on 1st down. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Brosmer. Dumps it off in the flats. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Jackson. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. He's going to pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And this defense doing what it does best. Get after the quarterback. That's their 3rd of the day. They're #1 in the nation at getting the quarterback on the ground. That's why they've had such a successful unit.
On 2nd down, looking to throw. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, seldom do the rational turn irrational the way they do when these two teams and fan bases get together with a little brown jug on the line. And a compelling 1st half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Minnesota and Michigan plays out.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. The Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to get the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Third down coming up.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Davis will throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's open on the right. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
That tight ends used to line up on the ball and block, or release for a couple.
What up, Yogi? I'm just sitting here playing the game, listening to GG Sports show right now. Appreciate the subscription, bro.
The tight end position has evolved big time over the years.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. They can really be aggressive
right.
after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
Skull, brother.
They'll give it to the back. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
It's hard to stop breaking. It really is.
This is just a personal offline dynasty that I play, just having fun with the game. So. Oh, that's cool. What's his name?
Who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Trying to run it in the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12.
So Josh, wait. So I did.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
You know if he's in the game?
Fast motion from the offense. Might as well stick with him. And he's a...
Let's see. Let's see if he's in the game. Said he's on defense, right? Number 1, right there.
It's not bad, but I'm taking that W.
Pretty good on the game too. That's cool. What do you think of his in-game rendering? Does it look like him? No. Yeah, hopefully they'll get some face scans in for the next year's game. Some of the renderings here are not great. It's the same way with Michigan. Some of them are just crazy. Like this Khalil Mullins that don't look nothing like him. It's hilarious.
Nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
And boy, is he close to that.
Wait a minute. How is that not a fucking...
They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down.
How is that not a first down? Hold on.
And it's great defense.
This will probably bite me in the ass, but...
Not missing tackles, getting the guy on the
Going live for what? You got a show going on Saturday?
And with that, they got the lead.
I'm still meeting everybody and networking in the Vikings space as a recent converted fan to the Vikings. I'm still meeting everyone and learning who's who and who's got shows and stuff like that. So What time? What's your show? What is it? Is it a Viking show or what is it? What is and what time do you go on?
It's gonna be kind of between him and me, and then what's that other speed?
Lining up to add another. And the PAT gives him a 14.
And I've just recently got into being part of a podcast myself. I was just a guy that would call in and talk to the guys, and they invited me to be a co-host going forward. 7 p.m. Central. So here's the thing. I will tune in if I'm able to. We do on Saturdays during the season, we're doing live reaction shows after the Michigan Wolverines games. So if I don't tune in, it's because I'm on that show at that time. I haven't looked to see what time Michigan plays this week. I think we play at 3:30, which means that the game's going to go until about 6:37-ish. So I might be on our show during that time, but I'll try to tune in if I'm not.
Bringing it out.
First time. Let's go. And I saw you were in here. You have let us know if you're still in here, but you're in here.
Oh, they're doing the drawing thing on GG right now.
Otherwise, it doesn't.
In-house every return,
Yeah.
but sometimes you just
Sometimes, most of the time, I like those big noon kickoffs. Most of the time, I like them.
Headed onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quick completion to the right.
Oh, got a fumble.
Oh, the ball squirts out.
Will Johnson with the scoop and score. Maybe. Oh, got it. Scoop and score touchdown.
The defense takes matters into their own hands. That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into
The RPO throw out to the sideline. Zeke Berry with the strip. Will Johnson with the one-hand scoop. Barely able to outrun Spencer to get in for a touchdown.
Gets the touchdown.
Yogi here. The state MVP season. Man. Alright, let's keep it going. Catch, let us know. What we got? Skull Mafia! Skull Mafia, you gotta be here, bro.
on to attempt the try. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to pay.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. Not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. It's a draw.
Oh, come on. How did I miss that tackle?
Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. And the Golden Gophers are moving quickly down.
Trying to play this game while watching them do their drawings.
They're getting this
A little more than difficult.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. When they've got him looking run, now to pass.
Ooh.
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips.
Right.
You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force it.
Yeah, I might be going to be a guest on Voice of College Football Michigan here in a second after the GG show's over. My guy TJ Ronan basically gave me a open invitation to jump on whenever he's live. So I might go jump on and hang out with him. Jaden McBurrows with the interception. So what I'm doing with this is I play the second and third quarters, but I let the computer play the first and fourth quarters. That way I'm not winning just because I'm playing the game. Like I want to build the team, so I don't want to like force myself to win just by playing. So once I get to the fourth quarter here, I'm actually going to
Michigan building its offense around the running game.
I'm going to give it over to the computer to finish out the game and hope that my horrible quarterback room doesn't blow the game for me. I'm starting true freshman Jaden Davis to see if he does any better than Orgy and Davis 1.
Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They'll leave it with him.
Fuck, I couldn't get away from that guy.
On that one, he loses 4 on the carry. Here comes the offense on second down.
All right, I'm going to give it over to the computer. Hopefully the computer can not blow a 14-point lead in the fourth quarter.
Take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen.
Email, obviously. I think you do have it, but just hit us up again. We'll get you there.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work.
Sure. You definitely get it next time.
Davis looking to pass. Slips through his hands and incomplete, and they had everything set up for the screen except the catch.
Immigrants are also playing. What's that?
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
We got some good
Tell
games
you
going
what, I
on
don't know
here.
if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting up for it.
Anything less than
How
that.
nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut them out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So, yeah. Man, I think you guys are running this drive too. That's crazy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Pocket starts to collapse. They'll run the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They'll throw it on first down. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense.
Michigan is not out of the playoff race.
He's going to throw deep right side.
They are.
And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
Beating
Offense
Indiana.
gets set for second down.
Maybe Indiana suffers from
They keep attacking through the air.
They got Ohio State.
This time it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Everything in order to
To
lose
the air, it's Brosmer.
and then
Finds his target down the middle.
Ohio
They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Not much room. They pick up a 2 down to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Spencer. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Getting some heat. He's going to take off. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it.
All right, looks like they're going to hold.
That play never had a chance on.
Now they just got to run the clock out.
Defense off guard, thrown for it, but no protection. The quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up to get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on foot.
Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch.
In terms of like just Michigan bringing a fight to them. I've seen Ohio State have.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, I'm always positive. I'm gonna say.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Hines is way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. He'll come out throwing on first down. With the catch, it's Jackson. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 8.
Here's the deal. The down 3 possessions, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm fine.
Getting the field, it's Brosmer.
Oh, it looks like they put Davis Warren back in. No, never mind. I got confused. I saw the jersey number. I was like, wait a minute. No, I saw number 16. I was like, wait a minute. No, it's Brosmer. I'm an idiot. Oh, that was a nice pass.
Perfectly thrown ball. Nice catch. Good tackle, but it's 1st and goal from the 5. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The snap sets up the throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there for the 2nd down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Takes the snap, wants to throw. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
TJ Guy with the sack on Brosmer.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. firmly in control of this game.
All right, Jaden Davis. Lead us to victory, brother.
Everybody
Hands
on
it off to
offense
Cole
was
Cabana.
Really good about their performance today.
Got
too.
6 yards on the
Really
run.
good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now.
We're running the clock down.
And keep trying to
Hands it
score
out. No.
points.
Play
It's
action.
his responsibility
Pass
to
over the
stop
middle.
them, or do they just
Who is
run this
that?
clock and say, all right,
That pre-scoring?
we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27.
Got the first down. Lined up in a shotgun duo set. Hands it off to Mullins. Decent run by Mullins. 5-yard pickup. Still chewing that clock. 20 seconds left.
Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5. They feed him again.
Mullins with the run. First down.
And he's brought down at
And
the
that's game.
40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go into the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
And it was